The psychology behind bad money choices. Most people believe bad money choices come from ignorance. They assume people don't know better. People lack financial education. People are careless. But if that were true, information alone would fix the problem. It doesn't. People often know what they should do. Save more, spend less, plan ahead. And yet, they do the opposite. This tells us something important. Bad money choices are rarely logical mistakes. They are psychological reactions. Today, we're diving into the psychology behind why people repeatedly make bad financial decisions, even when they know better. Money decisions are emotional first. The human brain does not treat money as numbers. It treats money as meaning. Money represents safety, freedom, status, control, self-worth. When a decision involves money, it activates emotional centers of the brain long before logic arrives. By the time logic enters the conversation, the decision is often already emotionally decided. This is why people can explain a bad choice perfectly after they've already made it. The role of emotional regulation. Many bad money choices are attempts to regulate emotions. People spend to reduce stress, escape discomfort, feel rewarded, restore a sense of control. These decisions don't feel reckless in the moment. They feel necessary. The brain prioritizes emotional relief over long-term outcomes. From a psychological perspective, this makes sense. The brain is wired to reduce discomfort quickly, even if the solution creates future problems. Fear disguised as logic. Fear plays a major role in financial behavior. But fear rarely announces itself openly. Instead, it disguises itself as logic. People say, "Now isn't the right time. I need more information. I'll wait until things are clearer." Often, this isn't caution. It's fear of making the wrong choice, losing money, regret. Fear freezes action, then justifies inaction. Over time, hesitation becomes a habit, and missed opportunities accumulate silently. Short-term brain versus long-term reality. The brain evolved for survival, not wealth. It prefers immediate rewards, predictable comfort, minimal effort. Saving, investing, and planning require delayed gratification. Delayed gratification feels unnatural to the emotional brain. So people choose immediate pleasure, convenient spending, short-term comfort, not because they are irresponsible, but because their brain is following ancient wiring in a modern system. The power of identity. People don't make money choices in isolation. They make them in alignment with identity. If someone sees themselves as bad with money, not a planner, someone who never has enough, their behavior will match that story. Even positive changes feel uncomfortable if they conflict with identity, so people unconsciously sabotage progress to remain consistent with who they believe they are. Identity always protects itself even at a cost. Social comparison and invisible pressure. Money decisions are deeply social. People compare lifestyles, purchases, progress. But comparison is incomplete. No one sees debt, stress, long-term risk. The brain fills in the gaps. This creates pressure to spend to belong, match appearances, avoid feeling behind. Bad money choices often come from trying to manage social emotions, not finances. Avoidance as a coping strategy. Many people avoid dealing with money altogether. They avoid budge statements, planning. Avoidance reduces anxiety temporarily, but it increases uncertainty long-term. Psychologically, avoidance protects self-esteem. If I don't engage, I can't fail. Unfortunately, money problems don't disappear when ignored. They grow quietly. Avoidance turns small issues into long-term damage. Overconfidence and the illusion of control. Some bad money choices come from too much confidence. People believe they'll figure it out later. They can recover quickly. They're in control. This illusion of control reduces caution. Confidence feels empowering, But unchecked confidence creates blind spots. People underestimate risk not because they don't see it, but because they believe they can handle it. Trauma and past experiences. Past financial experiences shape present behavior. People who grew up with scarcity, experience sudden loss, witness financial instability, develop emotional patterns around money. Some become overly cautious, others become reckless. Both are reactions, not strategies. The brain learns from pain and tries to avoid it even if the avoidance itself creates new problems. Why knowledge is not enough. Financial knowledge is useful but limited. Knowing what to do does not guarantee doing it. Because behavior is governed by emotions, beliefs, identity, habits. Without addressing these layers, information stays theoretical. This is why people can consume financial content for years and still make the same mistakes. Change requires awareness, not just advice. The moment that changes behavior, bad money choices begin to fade. When people stop asking, "What's the best financial move?" and start asking, "What am I feeling right now?" Awareness interrupts autopilot. It creates a pause between emotion and action. That pause is where control lives. Until people understand their emotional relationship with money, logic alone will always lose. The moment someone understands why they make bad choices, those choices lose their grip. That's when money stops being a source of regret and starts becoming a tool for stability. That's the real deep dive.